Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel. So I'm facing differently today. Jackson's right here. And he does not look happy at all. Come here, Passy. Here, Passy. Well, the boys are actually going to Brandon's mom's today for a couple days to give us a little bit of a break. I'm also on day 2 here. I use my Brio Geo, Don't Despair Repair, even mask spray. I did straighten my hair yesterday, but I have pretty curly hair, so it does start to come through after a while. Today's outfit of the day is just this like Walmart tank top and my Charlotte Russe black leather skirt that I love. And I'm still wearing my Kiss Just Jelly nails that I'm not really a fan of. I thought that they were different, but they're really not once I've had them on. Of course, I do keep them on for the full, like, 2-week binge film, so I guess my opinion can change. But where I stand right now is I don't like these nails. I like the length. That's literally it. I did lose this nail. I was gonna put it back on, but I'm not feeling it right now. At all. I have a few more videos I have to film today, but I was thinking about my New Year's resolutions video that I want to film. I want to film a New Year's resolution video, and one of the New Year's resolutions that I want to make is I want to try more influencer brands. So I want to make this video because I thought it would be so cool if at the beginning of the year I post this video talking about how I feel about these influencer brands currently right now, and then update you guys at the end of the year next year, so the end of 2022, that you guys know how I feel about the influencer brands and if my thoughts changed throughout the year of trying these brands. So I am just including influencer brands from YouTube. I am not including celebrity brands. Maybe I'll do it later in the year, but for right now I just want to support YouTuber brands. So I wrote down the brands that I want to try this year. And I want to go ahead and start with the brand that I already own, like probably $3,000 of stuff from. And that is Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So my opinion on Jeffree Star Cosmetics is his eyeshadow formula is top notch. I really enjoy his products. I really enjoy his eyeshadow formula. I love his concealers. His concealers are pretty nice. I love the liquid lipsticks, and his highlights are, wow, I love them. If you separate the man from the brand, which is what I do because I don't support Jeffree Star, but I know that his cosmetics have a great formula. The man does know how to make really good makeup. He knows how to formulate really good makeup. So my goal with my New Year's resolution for Jeffree Star Cosmetics is I would like to continue to build my collection for Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I am hoping Jeffree Star Skin comes out soon. I really want to try that and compare it to Jeffree Star Cosmetics and also like Kylie Skin and stuff like that and Fenty Skin. I think that'd be really cool. But basically, I would like to complete my collection, and I want to see more eyeshadow palettes come out from Jeffree Star. I'm really looking forward to the next collection. I'm feeling like his next collection is going to probably be coming up at the beginning of the year, so stay tuned for that, I guess. Alright, another brand that I actually have a few products from is Dominique Cosmetics. I am a serious fan of Kristen Dominique. I'm not gonna lie, I watch her YouTube channel literally every day. So I own all of her eyeshadow palettes that she's ever released. So I own Latte 1, Latte 2, Lemonade, Berries and Cream, Celestial Storm, and Coral Blossom. I don't own the Transition palette. I don't want it. And I did just pick up the Unconditional palette. I haven't gotten it yet, but I did pick it up. I really want to try her single eyeshadows. So my New Year's resolution for Kristen Dominique is I want to branch out and try other products from her brand that aren't just eyeshadows. I'm hoping that she kind of comes up with themes, like how Jeffree Star has his themed collections. I'm really hoping that she does something like that. I think that that would be really cool. I'm not really into cream products. I was really into cream products this past year, but I'm slowly starting to get out of cream products, which if you see me do my makeup routine, then you know I'm starting to get out of cream products. So I'm hoping that she releases like pressed powders and stuff like that, like highlighters. I'd love to see her highlighters. I don't need any more lip products, so I'm making it a goal to not buy lip products because I literally have 2 Jeffree Star liquid lipstick mini vaults, so I don't need any lip products. So I am making it a goal for next year to not buy any. I don't need any single eyeshadows either, but I do want to make it a goal to try her single eyeshadows because she has some liquid eyeshadows. One eyeshadow called Electric Soul, I think is what it's called, has spoken to me. I really want to pick that up. So you might see me purchase that in the future and a few other ones to try out. So my goal is to branch out with Dominique Cosmetics. My goal is to branch out from her eyeshadow formulas because all I've really tried are her eyeshadow formulas. Alright, so let's just talk about the one that makes me sad, Tati Beauty. So Tati Beauty unfortunately has closed, so I don't have a New Year's resolution for Tati Beauty. I have the 3 products that she did release, luckily, and I have backups of them. I do have a backup of the Textured Neutrals palette as well as the backup of the Blendifuls, which I am going to put in a giveaway for you guys. Instead of having it as a backup for me, I'm going to put it in a giveaway for you guys so that way you guys have a chance to win it if you never were able to purchase it and really wanted to. So that is that. My goal for Tati Beauty for New Year's resolution is, for me personally, I would like to find dupes for her Textured Neutrals palette as well as her Blendifuls, which I think I have found dupes for the Blendifuls. That will have to be a next year video because I think Dragon Beauty has a dupe, a possible dupe. But that is my goal for next year with Tati Beauty. Alright. I'm going to just go ahead and do this one too because I feel like this one is like a drama thing for me. Laura Lee Los Angeles. My goal for the New Year's resolution with Laura Lee Los Angeles is to try the products of hers that I already own, that I've already spent money on, and not give her any more of my money because I don't particularly like her. Really, if you want me to be completely honest. I've talked about it in other videos where I purchased the Nudie Patootie palette and it arrived broken, and I reached out to her customer service on 3 separate occasions and never heard back from any of them, so finally I gave up. And I can prove that I did this. I have the emails. So there's that. That is my goal for Laura Lee Los Angeles next year, is to try the products that I already own from her, but I'm still standing by. I'm not purchasing anything from Laura Lee Los Angeles. Brandon might purchase me something from Laura Lee Los Angeles, but me personally, I won't. Alright, Lunar Beauty. So I own the Lysa Drag palette, the original one. He did discontinue it and came out with the Lysa Drag facelift palette. I don't own the facelift palette. I am actually going to probably purchase the facelift palette because if you don't know, there is a hot pink shade in there called Kai Kai. My son's name is Kai, so that just like gets me a little bit. And I love the fact that Manny MUA is such a huge fan of Sailor Moon because I am a fan of Sailor Moon. I am a giant anime fan. I'm not going to lie. So that really resonates with me. I want to try his Moon Prism powders in the singles. Sorry about that. But I do want to try some other products from Lunar Beauty and branch out from the one that I have and repurchase the Lysa Drag palette. That is a New Year's resolution for me, is to purchase the facelift palette and try those Moon Prism powders because the Mercury highlight looks perfect for my skin. And I am such a sucker for packaging. Alright. Next, let's go ahead and talk about One Size Beauty. So I want to branch out and try more One Size Beauty. I really like his skincare, like his makeup dissolving mist and his makeup wipes. I love them so much, I put them in my giveaway. So, like, yeah. Like, that's how, like, that's crazy. The only thing is that the products that he releases, I don't resonate with. So I really want to push myself next year to try One Size Beauty products on my channel. Alright, next, I already have this order ready to purchase. Dragon Beauty. I want to try Dragon Beauty products, even though Nikita has always been like surrounded in controversy. she has a powder line that is very inclusive to so many different shades, which is one thing that I really like. But another thing is I'm such a huge anime fan. Oh my god, Brandon and I bonded over Naruto, and Nikita's stuff right now is literally Nikita Uchiha, and I love the Uchihas from Naruto. Like, oh my gosh. I loved Itachi so much that I actually went and bought Itachi's Story, the book, like years and years and years ago when it first came out from Books A Million, and Brandon and I both read it. And I love that Akatsuki jacket. Like, Nikita, you need to tell me where you got that jacket. I love that fucking jacket. Like, that is so cute. And it just, like, when I see bigger YouTubers that are into the things that I'm into, it makes me kind of, like, all giddy. So that was one thing that really opened me up to trying Dragon Beauty. I don't want any of the original releases because I don't really like color correcting. I literally just started color correcting this past month for the first time in my makeup life of 6 years. So that should say something. I just don't like to color correct. But I do want her powders, and her eyeliner pen looked really interesting. She has a pink palette that's a 5-pan that looks really interesting that I'd like to put in my personal collection to try out. Um, I need some more setting sprays. I need to build up my setting spray collection. She has a setting spray that I would love to try. And I think that that's really it. But somehow I ended up spending like 160 something dollars. But it's whatever. It's whatever. So next is Huda Beauty. I do own some Huda Beauty products. I want to push myself to try Huda Beauty. I really want to try her foundations. Like, she has a liquid foundation and a foundation stick I really want to try, as well as some of her other eyeshadows. She has little 9-pan eyeshadows palettes that I want to get for my pro collection, and she has bigger palettes. The only reason that I've not really wanted to try Huda Beauty is because of how expensive Huda Beauty really is. Like, I literally bought one big palette from Huda Beauty, and it ended up costing me something like $70 by itself. And that's something that, like, I remember, I think it was the new nudes palette. It was the pink palette. This was back in 2018. I ordered it from Sephora. I literally waited until I got paid from McDonald's, and I ordered it from Sephora. And I didn't have any issues with getting the product or anything. And I love the palette. It's beautiful. I still use it to this day in my personal life. Maybe I'll bring it on my channel if you guys want me to. But the problem that I had was that I spent $70 alone on that palette. And that's just like really crazy to me because that's like, in my eyes, that's not high end. That's like luxury brand. And I don't own any Natasha Denona palettes. I would love to. I didn't know about Natasha Denona at the time that I purchased this palette, I'm not gonna lie. But to me, the prices of Huda Beauty and Natasha Denona are very comparable, honestly, for like a $70 palette. Like, that's just like, that's what stopped me in the past from Huda Beauty. But now that I have this YouTube channel, I really want to make a full video of just trying all these influencer brands just on their own. Like, a completely dedicated video, which is why I'm saying I want to push myself to purchase Huda Beauty despite the price this year. Alright, Jaclyn Cosmetics. So, I am talking about 2022 being my year of purification and my year of just forgiveness. That's what I want 2022 to represent for me, is forgiveness and purification. And if you watched my 5 brands I love and 5 brands I hate video, Jaclyn Cosmetics was in the 5 brands I hate section. And it's nothing personal to Jaclyn Hill. I've never watched her channel. I've never really supported Jaclyn Hill. It just literally has to do with the lipstick gate because I so clearly remember this scandal happening. And I also know that Jaclyn is literally known for only coming to YouTube when she has a product to sell. And she has had so many products honestly fail, even with companies, which is what really turned me off to Jaclyn Cosmetics. But because I really want to do purification and forgiveness next year and focus on my mental health, that's another big thing. I've decided that I want to give Jaclyn Cosmetics a try, so you will see Jaclyn Cosmetics on my channel. And I'm really into her holiday collection this year, so I'm actually going to purchase a couple products from the holiday collection because I'm really into it. I'm really into that priming oil. I got dry skin, so I'm excited to try that. She has a highlight palette with a blush. That blush looks like the perfect shade for me. I have such issue with blushes showing up on my skin. They need to be a darker pink for me to get it to show up on my skin, and that blush looks like it'd be perfect for me, and both of those highlights in that palette look perfect for me because there's a white and there's a gold, and the one thing about me, if you guys don't know me, is that I love white highlights and I love gold highlights. So honestly, it looked perfect, and I really want to try those glimmer pots that she released with the holiday collection, because even though I own 700 different single eyeshadows, I really want to try those, because I don't know. Jaclyn is like the queen of highlight, so I could just see the highlights being good, but I really want to try the shadows because she has worked on so many eyeshadow palettes with Morphe that I would imagine she has a good sense of a good eyeshadow formula. But then again, I also am remembering that she had so many issues with her Morphe releases. Like, I don't think that there's ever the Divine Neutrals palette that she released this past year was the only palette I think that was not surrounded in controversy. Because you think about it, you had the controversy with Jaclyn Hill's first palette with Morphe. The vaults had mold in them, and they sucked at blending and stuff like that. I own the vault collection. I've never used the vault collection. I literally watched all these videos, put them away, and have not touched them since. I think I want to dig them out and see what the big T stuff is with it and see, years later about it. There was a issue with the second vault or the second palette collection that she released with Morphe. Okay. Nimya by Niki Tutorials is a brand I have honestly always wanted to try. It breaks my heart because I feel like if Niki had released this brand in 2019, it would have sold out instantly. But because the beauty community is in a different space with COVID and everything going on, I feel like that's why her brand didn't sell out. And I really feel like she really wanted her brand to sell out, and I could totally see it selling out. But because of everything that's happened and everything that's gone on, I feel like that's not Niki's fault. But I feel like that's why her brand did not sell out. And another thing is I expected Niki to release a makeup brand, not a skincare line. Even though I understand, I watched Robert Welch's video on it, and he said that the line that she released is actually meant to be a makeup prep line. I understand that. So that's why I want to try it, because I really want to support Niki Tutorials, because I mean, girl is beautiful and she just has a beautiful soul, honestly. Like, she just seems so sweet, and she has had so many horrible things happen to her, and it's just so sad, and I just want to support her. And I feel so bad that her line did not sell out, because Niki Tutorials is probably one of the biggest beauty gurus on the platform, and she would be the one that I would expect to sell out her own brand. Alright, last one is Makeup Geek. So I actually want to do a Makeup Geek order. I've always wanted to try Makeup Geek, I just never got around to doing it because I really want to try her single shadows, but I don't know what single shadows to try. And I also know that they just rebranded and they're a lot more expensive than they used to be, because Makeup Geek was known at the time when it first released for being an inexpensive brand for great quality, but now it has revamped itself into being a pro makeup artist brand, and it's a little more expensive. So I'm going to push myself this upcoming year to try Makeup Geek, even though I've never tried Makeup Geek, so I don't really have an opinion on it. My opinion is why the price jump, I guess. That's what I want to find out. Why did they jump the price from being inexpensive to being a pro line, pretty much? So my goal to 2022 with Makeup Geek is to get some of the single shadows. I do have 2 separate magnetic palettes that I can put them in and try them out. So if you have any iconic shades from Makeup Geek that I should try out, please let me know down below so I can purchase them. Because I'm telling you guys, 2022 is going to be the year I try influencer brands, and I'm hoping to bring an influencer brands series on my channel where I do a full face of influencer brands. Like, obviously you can't like do a full face. I feel like Jeffree Star Cosmetics is the closest you would get to a full face. If you hear snoring, it's Jackson. But I also kind of want to do a full face testing influencer brands. You know, Jaclyn has that priming oil. I could do that. Huda Beauty has a foundation, so I could put that on top of it. I could do a brand that has an eyeshadow palette. The Life's a Drag facelift palette. You know, like I kind of like. I actually really like that idea. Mama's gonna put that aside. That's gonna be, I think, something I am gonna do. Because that's a really good idea. I really like that, as well as a full face of just influencer brands by themselves. So like a full face of Jaclyn Cosmetics, a full face of Lunar Beauty, a full face of Jeffree Star Cosmetics, just things like that. I really want to support influencers this upcoming year, and I really want to support mental health also. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Please like if you enjoyed, comment, you know, subscribe, ring the bell. Of course, if you enjoy Vlogmas, then you will enjoy my channel because I post a video every single day and I work extremely hard on my videos. So that's 365 days or 365 videos a year. So you always have something new to watch with me. And plus, I got this little monster who's a month old, and then I got a bigger monster who's almost 2 years old. And you can see them in a lot of my videos. So, and I'm also thinking of doing a family channel when we move into our apartment at the beginning of the year. I'm really thinking of doing that. Would you guys watch that if we did a family channel, which would just solely be based around the kids and like maybe cooking and like cleaning and like watching videos and movies and stuff like that with them? So, anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.